Hi Soul Tribe, it's Renee and Siri with this week's energy forecast coming to you live from New Mexico. So we have similar energies going on this week as last week. As far as the energies of the eclipses, they're still in play. We're actually preparing for a full moon in Gemini this weekend. So just to let you know, with eclipse energies, there's a lot of things that are coming up that are karmic from the past, either this life or other past lives. So some of us might be experiencing this in the dream time, especially with Mars being so close to Sagittarius in the South Node. So anytime the full moon or new moon are near the North and South Node, that's what we call an eclipse, it's actually nodal activation, right? And so we're revisiting a lot of this stuff, coupled with the fact that December 19th, Venus is officially going retrograde. It's been in a pre-shadow period since November, and it's going to be going retrograde from December 19th to the end of January, and then it's going to be going it's post shadow period until the beginning of March, so by March 5th or so. So really we have Venus going retrograde in the planet of Capricorn, right? So a lot of us are revisiting our relationship dynamics, whether it's our romantic dynamics with our partner or our future partner or past partners, because this is an energy of, again, retrogrades are self-reflection in the past. So we might be reached out to by our former partners, or you might be revisiting relationship dynamics, and so that's all in play, and we're rethinking kind of how we want our partner to show up in a relationship, how we want to show up, what the dynamics look like. We are revisiting our self-worth, because Venus is not only the love planet and the planet of resources and money making and harmony, but also it's the planet of self-worth, right? And it rules Libra. So if you have any, Libra in your chart, you're somebody who's going to be highly affected by this. And so really a lot of us are kind of revisiting our relationship dynamics. It's not really advisable for you to start anything new or invest in anything new because Venus is in retrograde. It only goes retrograde every year and a half. And it is, like I said, in the sign of Capricorn for 4 months, and normally it's only in a sign for 6 weeks. So we're really kind of going deep here, and you have all of the nodal activations with the karma and the eclipses and stuff like that. So this is energetically a time, it almost feels for me, honestly, like a Mercury retrograde. It's time to go within, it's time to self-reflect, it's time to kind of hit the pause button and revisit, like, who are you in relationships? What is your self-worth? What do you deserve? Are you no longer willing to accept crumbs? You might have to kind of forgive or kind of rehash some feelings you had of past relationships that maybe ended badly, or toxic people and things like that, and like letting go and surrendering. So this is a very kind of introspective energy. It's a time to release. It's a huge time of purging and release old patterns and things like that, as we start to embrace the new energies of Q1 in 2022. So hopefully that you guys are taking this time to really purge and release and meditate and self-reflect, and take the time out that you need. Maybe visit your relationship dynamics, whether you're codependent, whether you're someone who's dominant in a relationship or submissive, whether you're someone who doesn't speak their truth or doesn't share their feelings with their partner. So just kind of revisit a lot of these patterns and really focus on releasing them, so you can be the person that you're meant to be in your future relationship and attract your soulmate and your dream person. Or if you're already with your dream person, then actually make your relationship stronger and better and build that foundation, because Capricorn is all about foundations. It's all about the status quo. It's all about the past and things like that. It's all about discipline, right? So you want to make sure that you're building your relationships from the ground up on a stable foundation, right? So that's kind of what's going on as far as that's concerned. There's, the moon is going to dip in and out of different signs, but essentially we have a full moon happening, like I said, this weekend in Gemini. And so Gemini is the communication, it's an air sign, it's the communication sign, it's the sign of sales and marketing, it's the sign of thinking, it's the novice, it's the learner. So really you're going to be experiencing a full moon in Gemini. And so this energy is a culmination of whatever you seeded in the new moon that we just had. And those were such big energies, that new moon. It was a glimpse into the future. And as we're gearing up during the week, we're still seeing that Uranus and Saturn conjunction. Saturn rules Capricorn. So it's like that restriction, that bureaucracy, that red tape, in opposition to Uranus. We've had this energy all year. We're going to experience it, I think, a little bit in 2022 as well. But it's that kind of back and forth of wanting, Uranus is all about enlightenment and change and quick change. And then you have the status quo and you have Capricorn. So basically, or I should say Saturn, opposing it. So we're still struggling to fully birth this new reality and this new timeline, and that energy is being amplified this week, and it's reaching its height and fervor this week. So there might be some frustration, that you might be feeling frustrated because you've been trying to achieve certain goals all year, and you find yourself still one foot in the past and one foot in the future. So, just a heads up about that energy is really coming to a culmination this week. So some of you might be feeling stuck. So just something to keep in mind. And as far as the full moon, whatever you seeded in the new moon, the things that you wanted to see in fruition, a full moon is a time for harvest. So just be expectant of what you have sown, what seeds you've sown to be harvested this weekend. So it's a great time to actually, relax, kick back, surrender, and see and reap basically the rewards of your hard work this month. Okay. So that's kind of in a nutshell what's going on in the energies this week. As a collective, we're approaching winter, so things are getting colder in the northern hemisphere. People are starting to slow down, spend more time indoors, not less time outside. People are being a little bit less social because it's cold outside. They're not going out as much. We're slowing down with our movement and our exercise because it's getting colder out, and we're taking that indoors. And so just, we are kind of gearing up towards Christmas and the holidays and all that good stuff. But because Venus is in retrograde, we don't feel comfortable making luxurious purchases or, big purchases. And so a lot of us do feel financially strained by these energies, especially all year. A lot of us, some people have been laid off, some people can't find jobs, some people are still affected by the COVID and the logistics and all that. So we're still, finances are still an area of exploration for us. And a lot of us are having to be creative about our resources. So this holiday season, you might need to make stuff, or maybe purchase, previously owned stuff and maybe transform it or refurbish it and things like that. And so that's another energy. We have Venus conjunct Pluto. So it's the planet of transformation, which is Pluto conjunct the love planet and the money planet. So we are having those energies as well. And so this is, again, not only Venus retrograde, but this is another energy that is forcing us to really look at our self-worth, our finances, and our love lives, and really transform. So take this time, guys, really reflect, try to not get frustrated, and maybe say the mantra that Louise said, Hayes recommends that we say, which is, everything is working out for my highest good. I am safe. There's only good in front of me. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. It's Rena with InsideJobHealing.com. Hit me up, like, follow, subscribe, share this video if you found it helpful. And as always, message me and let me know how you're feeling. All right. Bye, guys.